Myself to ask all of the roasters, the people who are going to be getting up here, to show some respect. Now, having said that, there are a few...
They didn't want us here at first, the Friars. They didn't want the women to join. That was a big struggle, apparently. I wasn't around then, unfortunately, because I would have enjoyed that fight. But it was, it was the male bastion.
I actually don't understand why they didn't have women for so long. I don't really understand the value in not having them. Like, what fun is that? A non-co-ed club? Because that's part of, the fun at night, especially if you're drinking. What are you going to do, flirt with the other guys? You know what I mean? Like, get real randy with the other guys who are around? I mean, how much guy talk can you stand?
Well, if you're gay...
If you're gay. Not a lot of gay friars, as far as I know.
No.
The first woman we ever honored was Sophie Tucker. And the word is still out, if she was a woman, nobody ever knew. We knew she shaved.
It's nice to say ladies and gentlemen, because most of the Friars' affairs are usually just men, which makes me remember the time the Friars bestowed an honor upon me many years ago. Johnny Carson was the MC, and the committee told him that ladies, as well as gentlemen, would be in the audience, and please do not say anything off color. So Johnny said, "Ladies and gentlemen, what a thrill it is to present Miss Lucille Testicle." Good old Johnny.
Barbara, I say this publicly, I never liked you. I'm so fed up with this fakakta affair, you can't believe.
I don't know why, but I've always been considered, since I've been in this business, as one of the guys.
There used to be only men here. Now there's men and women, and it started when Phyllis Diller dressed up like a man and sneaked in one time.
I was the first woman to ever get into a luncheon, stag, all-male roast.
She came dressed as a man. She had a mustache, and she had a wig.
And this is when they even made all the waiters leave the room. It was so private.
Waiters off the floor, please. Waiters off the floor.
Now, one of the main problems was I couldn't go to either toilet for obvious reasons. I couldn't go to the ladies' room. They would scream thinking I'm a man, and I couldn't go to the men's room because I would have screamed.
I want security, so no one sneaks in again, as a man. So, gentlemen, for a security check, I'd like you just to reach over to the man next to you and hold his balls throughout the luncheon.
Congress passed a law a year or two ago back that women could belong to any men's club, that there's no such thing anymore as separate organizations without women. The Friars Club, we have women members now.
The club only had men as full dues-paying members. I approached some people and asked them if they would be willing to sponsor me. I said, "Milton, do you think I can become a member of the Friars Club?" And he said, "Gloria, not only will I make the motion for your admission, but I'll second my own motion." So with that, Milton made it possible for me to become the first woman member of the Friars Club in Beverly Hills.
I don't think women should belong in the Friars. Okay, now you're not telling me I'm anti-women. They don't belong in it. You know what they do? They spoil it.
I had been told that there was a reciprocal agreement by which California Friars would be able to use the New York Friars Club when they were there, and vice versa. They didn't have any women members of the New York Friars Club at that time.
You woman, me man. Me, you different. Body parts different. We different.
They refused to admit me.
Well, if you don't get the woman in, they're gonna go to Congress. Kiss my ass, you in Congress. You're not getting in.
So I did what any good feminist should do. They will not serve me lunch because I am a woman and because the Constitution of the New York Friars Club does not permit women to be served at lunch. When I got to the Friars Club, I attempted to go in. Henny Youngman was standing outside. He was throwing out lines. I was wearing red, and he was saying things like, "You look like a blood clot," which was kind of cute. After a few jokes, he moved aside, and I entered the club. When I went over to the maitre d', I said to him, as I said yesterday, "I'm here for lunch," and he decided to seat me and allow me to be served.
I think Gloria's a bright lady. She accomplished what she wanted to do. She made the club bisectional.
We now have over 100 women members of the club. So, all in all, that move was long overdue, and we're delighted to have the women here. Except for about 4 old guys that really can't stand it, but they'll get over it one day, too.